So now that you saw the montage of me buying this set, I'm now going to go into detail of like what it looks like and why you should purchase it. So in order to buy every single item of the Goddess of Triumph that is wearable, it'll be $100 USD. And there are also some pieces of furniture that you can purchase, but unfortunately with the heels and the skirt, it doesn't really correspond that well. There is a special toggle that you can use for the skirt that makes the heels look better, but I personally don't like it because it's just really short. But this set has these ribbons scattered around it. I think there's some over here on top of the parasol and on the corset as well. Yeah, there are the ribbons on the parasol, and here they are on the corset and the sleeves. On the headpiece, there's also the ribbons. The set was designed by It's Poa, who was born with child cancer and has recently overcome it, I believe last year. And it was just something that they contributed to Royal High. And originally, I know that the stuff that you would buy, the Robux, would go to the child cancer charity, and it does now as well. But it is a very beautiful set. As you can see, the parasol, there's just tons of detail on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to try to showcase like one item at a time, if that is possible. Let's do the skirt first. You know what? Where's my ghost? We're going to equip that real quick. Okay, so here is just the skirt. It has loads of detail. It is very, it drags along, so when wearing this skirt, you're supposed to buy the Dragging Be Gone Tilt-O-Matic, which just makes it not break, basically. But it is very beautiful. There are multiple toggles to this skirt, and most of them have these ribbons. I know that originally I didn't really like the ribbons because they kind of ruined the look in my opinion, and I just now realized how detailed the lace was. Oh my gosh, the detail on that lace. Anyways, I didn't really like these ribbons right here because I just felt like they ruined the look, but now that I like realize what the ribbons were for, because back then I didn't really understand why they were there, now I understand what they're for, and the ribbons are meant to be part of the look. But I'm just going to show you guys the different toggles you can use. So there's 10 toggles. This is the one that is supposed to be used for the heels. I personally do not like it, but you know what? You do you. I honestly don't care. So this one right here, I think is the one that I use the most. And it, as you can see, it still has the base shape. It just removes the lace. It removes basically all the extra stuff and just kind of makes it look relatively basic but very pretty at the same time. It is laced with pearls, which I just now realized. I think I just don't have attention to detail all that much. But it is a very pretty piece of the set. So if you can only afford one piece and you have enough Robux, I would buy this one. These other toggles right here just kind of get rid of the fanciness. Like this one, obviously, you can get rid of this intro piece right here. The lace changes color, and then this gets rid of the roses, and that's it. And then this one gets rid of the lace at the back and keeps the roses. This one gets rid of the roses, and this one is just removes everything fancy, and this one is just an outer area of the skirt. But now I'm going to move on to my favorite piece, which is the parasol. It has 15 toggles and is extremely extra, but at the same time I just love that about it. It is very pretty. It has a special animation when you hold it. It's very so based off of, oh, what is it called? Mary Poppins. If I had heels on, you would see what I mean. It's just a really pretty accessory. It is my personal favorite. This one costs a whopping 10,500 Robux, but I feel like it is worth it since it's just so unbelievably detailed. And there's just so many things you can do about it, and there's so many toggles. I'm not going to go through all of them right now, but if you go into try-on mode, you can probably go through them. But now I'm going to move to the earrings. Now the earrings also have toggles. You can have the bows, you can have just the flowers, they can be dangly. I'm not going to really go much into what the earrings look like because they are just earrings, and I feel like there's just so much more we could look at them. But they are very pretty. I think, how much are they? How much are the earrings? They are 300 Robux, so not really, I don't think that they are worth that price, but remember that is to charity, so it is somewhat worth it. They are just very sparkly, very, very pretty. Now we have the Goddess of Triumph Fleur Fest. I'm not reading that out, but it has 10 toggles. It is very, very fancy, and it really only works, in my opinion, with hairstyles that are put up. If your hair is down, it kind of just floats. But it has a flower in the middle, a rose, the little ribbon, as well as, I don't know what those are. Those are supposed to be lavender sticks. I think those are lavender sticks, and there's also roses in the back. It is surprisingly very detailed, especially for a headpiece. You can shrink it, like change where it's positioned, make it so there's multiple, just the headpiece and so on. It is a very, very pretty piece of information, very, very pretty piece of jewelry, I guess. And now we're going to move on to the heels. The heels are kind of interesting because for starters, they give you a nice booty, if you noticed that. And I'm just going to go into my webcam mode for a moment, and they have lots and lots of detail. There is some fringe around here. There's of course the iconic ribbon that is featured throughout the entire set, obviously, because it is for child cancer. There's these ribbons going up them, and I think my favorite toggle is probably the toggle that puts on ballet slippers, I believe. Which one is it? So there's multiple ballet slippers. This one is just removing everything. I don't know. I think one of these adds heels for the back of the ballet slippers. I don't know why. I don't know why you would need heels for the back of your ballet slippers, but they just add that in there, if you want them. Oh, where'd it go? Maybe, you know what? Maybe they removed it because I know a lot of people thought it was weird. You know what? Maybe it's this one? No. Okay, you know what? Maybe they removed that. If they removed that, I wouldn't really be surprised. Oh, there we go. See, I told you. There are heels right there. I don't know why. They're ballet slippers, but yeah, they're there. So those are the heels. I'm just going to show a quick montage of what the different toggles look like, mostly because there can be a lot, and this is a showcase, so of course you're supposed to be able to see all of them. And you guys have already seen the ballet toggles. So now I'm going to move on to the bodice, which I believe was the first piece of this set that I owned. So the bodice is very detailed. I'm going to go to a green screen real quick because it's nighttime and it's very, very dark now. It is extremely detailed. There are multiple things you can do with it. It is very flexible if you like to design your own things. I realize that a lot of these pieces of the set are it's kind of hard to be flexible because, because they're so small and maybe make you very skinny. But other than that, it is very pretty. There's flowers on this toggle, and on this toggle that gets rid of the flowers. This one gets rid of this fancy lace design and just keeps the flowers. This one is just the ballerina bodice, which is the one that I normally use. This one adds flowers down here as well as a necklace. Gets rid of the flowers. This one is this ballerina bod, except they added the ribbons. This one is just sleeveless, as well as these two, which just add a necklace and get rid of the necklace. They also recently added these toggles, which were not here before. They were not here last year, but you can now equip the necklaces that you see on the bodices. If you ever wanted to wear them, you now can, which I think is very cool. But now we're going to move on to the final piece of this set, I believe, which are the gloves. Now, the gloves are very much so, in my opinion, the opposites attract gloves, the shape of them, the way that the fingers and such are shaped are very similar. But the gloves do give you like I said before, they give you ridiculously long fingernails, as well as some bracelets, depending on which toggle you use. This one gets rid of a glove on one hand, this one gets rid of the glove on the other hand, except they get rid of the pearls. This one is no gloves whatsoever, this gets rid of the pearls. This one makes it so the gloves don't have an outer layer, and it's harder to see through them. This one makes it easier to see through the gloves. The bracelet is now gone, and this one is basically this toggle right here, but they just removed the glove on this side of the hand. So now I'm going to put this all together without my face or anything, and then that's going to be the closure for it. Okay, so here is the set in all of its glory. It is very beautiful, like I said before, very detailed. The amount of work that must have been put into this is absolutely stunning. I just now realized how detailed the nails were. Oh my gosh, look at that. There are roses on the nails. That is so cute. Anyways, I'm going to wish you guys a blessed day or dreamful night. Thank you so much for watching this unboxing type video, and I hope to see you guys in the next Roblox video that I post. Ciao for now.